Hello and welcome to French Fried Trains. It's July 4th, 2019. While coming back from holiday festivities, we noticed the signal was green. So we stopped and sat at the bench at our normal spot to wait for a southbound to arrive. Within 5 minutes, we heard the horn of the train. Unfortunately, when I put up my phone to start recording, it rebooted itself. It barely got booted back up in time for me to press record as the locomotive was already in front of me. A southbound autorack train led by CSX 756 and ES 44 ACH. There's also another locomotive running DPU on the rear of this train pushing. This train definitely had the highball on this holiday. Now, unfortunately, my phone problems weren't over. Halfway through the train, my phone rebooted itself again, so I missed the middle of the train. It did, fortunately, reboot in time for me to catch the second locomotive at the back of the train. Another ES 44 ACH pushing. Awesome. That was the only train I got on 4th of July. I didn't get back out to go rail fanning until Saturday. And even then, once I was out there, I had to wait over 2 hours before we saw our first train. A pair of ES 44 DCs leave this southbound manifest train. Daily slabs heading south. Let me tell you, after 2.5 hours, it was great to finally see a train. This obviously used to be an old Rock Island hopper. It was hot, but you couldn't even ask for better lighting than this. They used to call these mixed manifest trains junk trains, as in, this train's carrying a bunch of junk. And a decent cut of tankers in this train. After he passed, we were standing there watching the signal. As he started to disappear down the siding, the signal aspect changed, letting us know that there was someone else coming up right behind him. However, the signal didn't go lunar like usual. It went straight to yellow, limited approach. and a nice little horn show for all of us rail fans that were out there that day on this southbound auto train. This train is led by a Dash 9 followed by an ES44 DC. That flat car is an empty automobile frame car. Here's some more now. This was an extra train, not one of the daily scheduled trains. That's why he has such low priority, and he's being routed into the siding to stop. This is where the day started to go south. We noticed that this train had water all over it, indicating it had just been in rain. And the sky, off to the left of where we're shooting here, was getting darker and darker. Any other trains that came would be a race against the weather at this point. So we settled in, hoping the northbound would get here before the rain did. Luckily, it did. This train also gave us a nice little horn show. A northbound autorack train, led by an ET44AH and an AC44CW. And that sky over there on the left of the screen was getting darker and darker by the minute. While not every car was full of automobiles, most were. This train's actually carrying cargo, showing why he has priority over that empty extra sitting down in the siding. This lighting's actually pretty good for how dark the sky to the north is. CSX autorack train in the hot summer sun, a common sight around here. And some loaded automobile frames on these flat cars. After he passed, we decided to hang around as long as the weather held off and see what would happen. One of the other rail fans took a trip down the road and informed us that the northbound signal was showing another train was coming. So we waited and we hoped he'd get here before the weather. It was real close. By the time he got here, the clouds had moved in, the sky had darkened, the wind was blowing, and the temperature had dropped. It was starting to sprinkle by the time I was done filming this train. And it's the CSX hopper train with the non-standard open hop toppers that we've been seeing a lot of these past few weeks. Usually, this train travels with the same cars and the same engines, but this time, the third trailing unit was switched out for a different one. But CSX 5397 and CSX 5379 have been the first two locomotives on this train the last few times I saw it. A pair of ES44 DCs and an ES44 ACH. Last time we saw it, that third locomotive was a Dash 8, but something must have happened because they switched it out. At this point, it was starting to sprinkle, but I held on and I filmed till the end of the train. And so, with the bad weather starting, that was all the trains we got, because we were done for the day. So that's everything we have for you on this episode of French Fried Trains. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.